So I'm back with another tutorial. Today I'm going to be doing this soft, glittery, girly cut crease, so if you'd like to learn how to do it then please continue to watch. I've already moisturised my face with the Johnson's Baby Lotion and I'm now going to prime my skin with the Nivea Men Sensitive Shave Balm. I'm going to use the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation in medium 1 Punjab with the Real Techniques contour brush, and I'm going to dot that on my cheeks and then blend it in. I'm going to first brush through my eyebrows, and then I'm going to take the faint eyeshadow in the Naked Basics palette and I'm going to fill my eyebrows in with this. So I'm going to start by drawing a line along the bottom and then pushing that colour up. Recently I preferred using an eyeshadow because I think it gives a more natural and, I don't want to say bushy, but kind of more hair-like look, you know? And then for the rest of the eyebrow I literally just fill in any sparse areas to make them look more full and even. I'm next going to take the Urban Decay Primer Potion and apply that all over my lids. I've tried the MAC paint pots but I still felt like my eyeshadow would crease. I don't know whether I've got really oily eyelids, but I've never found this to happen with this primer, so I definitely recommend it. I'm next going to set that with some transparent powder just to give it a more powdery finish. And then I recently got some Makeup Geek eyeshadows, so I'm super duper excited to try them out. I'm going to start off with Peach Smoothie, which is right here, and I'm just going to put that through the crease. I've heard so many amazing things about Makeup Geek eyeshadows, so. I'm next actually going to take a blush. It's the MAC blush in Blush All Day. Looks like this. And I'm going to take a MAC 217 brush and just define the crease that little bit more. I'm next going to take the eyeshadow Bitten by Makeup Geek and a small detail brush, and I'm going to draw a line tracing the top of the crease just above it so that when you open your eye you can see that line. This is super duper pigmented, and I'm going to wing mine out just a little bit at the end just because I want it to kind of flow with the wing liner, you know. Once you've done that line, just try and diffuse the top very slightly. That's just going to make it easier to blend. I'm going to blend that out with Makeup Geek Cocoa Bear and a Zoeva pencil brush. I'm going to go in with some of the Blush All Day colour with a slightly bigger pencil brush and just blend that out. Just keep going in with the colours and making them as dark as you want them, and then keep blending it out. And take a bigger blending brush and the Peach Smoothie colour just to blend everything out. I'm next going to take the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer in Light and a Real Techniques detailer brush, and I'm going to trace underneath the cut crease just to clean up the line and make it look a lot more defined. I'm going to take the colour Standoffish from the Balm Nude palette on the same detail brush, and I'm just going to trace along that cut crease. I love this colour. I love this colour because it's so pigmented and so creamy, and it looks so nice and shimmery on the lid as well. It's so pretty! I'm going to take the Revolution Awesome Metals eyeshadow in Rose Gold, and I'm going to apply that over the light pink eyeshadow. I'm going to use the same detail brush along the cut crease to make sure it's really precise, and then I'm just going to use my finger to apply it to the rest of the lid. I'm going to take my MAC 210 eyeliner brush with the Illamasqua gel eyeliner in Infinity, and I'm going to line my upper lash line first, trying to keep it quite thin, just so that it covers the lash band really well. I want the eyeliner wing to follow the cut crease, so I want it to almost be parallel with the end bit, as you can see here. So to do that, I'm going to first do the upper line. I'm going to add some more Bitten eyeshadow to make it less straight and more swoopy, you know. I'm going to take the colour Strange from the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, and I'm going to apply that on my brow bone with the Zoeva pencil brush. I'm going to curl my eyelashes and then apply some Maybelline Colossal Go Extreme mascara. I'm next going to apply the Ardell Wispies to my upper lash line, obviously, not my lower lash line. I'm going to apply some dewy lash glue and then apply them with my tweezers. Yay, eyelashes on! I'm going to take the NYX Dark Circle Concealer, and this is in light pale. It's a sort of peachy orangey colour, and I'm going to place that on the blue tones underneath my eyes. Make sure that you don't put too much of this on though, because otherwise the concealer on top might look a bit cakey. I'm going to take my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer in, I think it's in number 1. Yeah, in light. And I'm going to apply that underneath my eyes. I'm then going to take the Real Techniques contour brush and just blend that in and buff that out. I'm going to make sure to just dab that and press that underneath the eyes to get as much coverage as possible. I'm using a smaller fluffy concealer brush to get into the inner corner. I'm also going to take this Age Rewind concealer and put it down the centre of my nose, on my cupid's bow, on my chin and in the centre of my forehead. And I'm going to blend that out with the Real Techniques contour brush. I'm next going to take the Laura Mercier loose setting powder with my beauty blender, and I'm just going to bake underneath the eyes. If you have a problem with creasing underneath the eyes, I would definitely recommend baking. Although I do find that it can sometimes be quite drying, so make sure you don't leave it on for too long. I also like to bake either side of my nose because I find that I get a bit oily there, and also on the sides of my mouth. Because for some reason I feel like makeup comes off from there. Maybe it's because I'm eating, don't know. But. So after about a minute or so, you can just wipe that away. I'm going to take the Real Techniques blush brush with the Rimmel Stay Matte powder and just powder the rest of my face with this. I always make sure I set my contour area because I feel like the powders blend a lot easier on top. I'm going to take a large pencil brush with the MAC blush colour in Blush All Day, and I'm just going to blend that on my lower lash line. I'm next going to take a Zoeva pencil brush with Makeup Geek Cocoa Bear, this one, and I'm going to apply that along my lower lash line. I'm going to take the Silk Pro Eye Detailer brush with Bitten by Makeup Geek, and I'm going to put that underneath my lower lash line. I'm going to take the Naked Basics palette by Urban Decay and take the colour Venus on a Zoeva pencil brush, and I'm going to put that in the inner corners. I'm going to take this Urbanista blush brush with the L'Oreal True Match powder in Honey Beige, and I'm going to bronze up my face with this. So I'm going to put that underneath my cheekbones. I'm also going to apply this all around my forehead. I'm going to go over that with the Milani Baked Bronzer in number 4, just because I've got a bit of a tan, well, fake tan, so the other one wasn't quite dark enough. next going to take the Benefit Hoola Bronzer on a Real Technique setting brush, and I'm going to apply that just underneath my cheekbones to contour. I'm also going to apply just a tiny bit either side of the nose to bring some dimension into the centre of the face. I'm next going to take the Merry Luminizer by The Balm with a different setting brush by Real Techniques, and I'm going to apply this on the tops of my cheekbones, down the centre of my nose, on my cupid's bow, and a tiny bit in the centre of my forehead. If you want the highlight to be even more intense, just take some Fix Plus spray and spray it on your brush, just like this. That went all over me. And then if you dip that into your highlight and apply this to the cheeks, it will really make the highlight stand out. I'm then going to finish off the face with the MAC blush that I used on my eyes, which is Blush All Day, with a Silk Pro blush brush. I'm going to apply this to the apples of the cheeks and then just up the cheekbone slightly. I'm going to line my lips with the Rimmel Lasting Finish lip liner in Tiramisu. I'm going to overdraw my bottom lip very, very slightly in the middle, and also very slightly in the middle of the top lip as well, just to give a more pouty effect. I've actually forgotten to put mascara on my bottom eyelashes, so I'm going to take the Maybelline mascara again and put that on my bottom eyelashes. Excuse the awkward face. I'm then going to finish that off with the MUA Velvet Lip Lacquer in Tranquility. And this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it and maybe learned something new. I'll see you in my next one. Woo! Let's do this!
Are you filming?
Yeah.
So don't fuck with it.
I won't, so go away.
Sick, love you.
I'm going to take the Laura Mercier. I'm going to take the Laura Mercier loose I'm going to take the L'Oreal. I'm going to take the Laura. Wait. I'm going to take the Laura Mercier. I'm going to take the Laura. I'm going to take the Laura. I'm going to take the Laura Mercier. I'm going to take the. Oh! I'm next going to take the loose. I'm next going to take. Wait. I'm next going to take the Laura Mercier loose setting powder. Yes! But because it's kind of laugh. I'm next going to take the Laura Mercier loose setting powder. Yes! Done. Do 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 do.